Alright guys, Papa Pepper back once again here at the Abundant Harvest Homestead. Today I'm stepping things up a notch just because some of the stuff that we get exposed to, some of the mistakes that we make, we can learn from before they really become a problem. This here is just a simple pallet house. Just got a little bit of tin roof, a little bit of pallet. We throw fresh hay in here if we're going to have some rainy days. And this is where our dog Blizzard spends some of his time. A lot of times we like him out running around, we like him with the animals, watching over things. But there's also times, like if we're gonna take a trip and go visit somebody, say 3 hours away. Well, we're gonna drive 3 hours, spend a couple hours there, drive 3 hours back. That's a lot of time for a dog left unattended to get into quite an amount of trouble. Also, when you have livestock guardian dogs, some people just have them constantly out there in the field. And you know, our neighbors down the street a ways, they've got some like that. But you drive your vehicles by, they try to bite them. One time during a storm, they actually made it way up over there where we were staying and killed one of our rabbits, you know. They got out of the fence that they were in, they came up, decided to attack, and killed one of our animals in the process. So we like to kind of periodically just have our dog chained up, but this is a large dog and he's still growing. This, for instance, is one of the chains. You know, you can buy from a store. The purpose of this is to have the dog tethered up, but that just busted straight through. Big enough to rip that apart. This one here was even cheaper. We had them on here the other day, and again, it's just a little cable, a little bit of plastic coating on it, but it actually snapped it and was able to run away. It was still on our property, still inside the fence. But today I'm actually just gonna step things up a notch. I went to Tractor Supply, no, I went to Harbor Freight the other day. I got 100 feet of wire rope. I'm not gonna give him the full 100 feet. We still have our root cellar build we're working on. That's just an open pit. If you give him enough to get in there but not get out, you know, he could hang himself. I don't want a big, heavy, thick chain that he just drags around constantly, so I did go with the cable. But this says the maximum load capacity is over a ton, 2,420 pounds. So I'm just gonna take this, take some of these quick links, and take some wire rope clips. This didn't cost me that much, and it's actually comparable probably to get this 100 foot, 2,420 pounds, big cable. These wire rope clips, okay, they can handle up to a 1/4 inch heading through there. And then these guys here, these quick links. So I'm just gonna build my own, build it kind of industrial strength, hope that it'll work for this animal, and then it keeps them safe. Because too, sometimes we'll have people take care of our animals if we're gonna be gone. And part of his job is to kind of be wary of strangers, be wary of others that are coming on our property. So he's barked at people before. He's really wanted to, you know, intimidate them. And we don't want him breaking a cable, running off after them, attacking somebody who's helping us out or something like that. I want to be able to keep things safe, but also, you know, if an intruder comes around here in the middle of the night, I want him to be able to have that in him where he is intimidating, where he is concerned, where he is very vocal and letting us know, and also having a certain level of, intimidation, of being able to scare somebody, saying, hey, think twice about this. It's, you know, in a lot of ways, dogs are like guns. When used properly, when taken care of properly, they're a very useful tool in a lot of ways. They can really help a family out, help your animals out, help your property out. But when not properly taken care of or properly secured, you know, if you store your ammo in a separate place and you have things under lock and key, you have a much better situation than just a loaded gun laying around. So you have to secure things properly, sometimes even an animal. And that's why, you know, he's got plenty of fun he can have here. He takes it very well, but as you can see, he's nowhere to be found. I think he's off there somewhere playing with the kids right now. So I'm gonna get this going and we'll see how it works out for us. So here, what I'm gonna do is take the end of this wire and take this clip, right? So I'm gonna slide the wire through that wire clip. I'm gonna make a loop and bring it back through on itself. Got my loop now, and then I'm gonna position it where I can just have a little loop at the end, and I don't want exactly a lot of slack. I want maybe an inch or a little more sticking out of that end. So at this point, I'm just going to begin to tighten it by hand. And then I've got a socket here to help me in a minute. Got that tightened down through there, and got a little loop at the end. So all I'll be doing is putting this through part of the frame on here, because he's not going to pull the whole building around. Put that through the frame, and then I'll just clip it to itself right now with one of these. Otherwise I could just feed it through as well at this point and loop the whole chain on itself. But I'll make sure that's as tight and snug and secure as it possibly could be. It seems like it's really got a good bite. On these guys there is a little kind of point sticking down, and seems to be pretty good. And this seems to be as tight as I can go. So, hoping this does the trick. I'll cut this, get the other end going, and we'll see how it works. So I actually decided to scrap the idea of using these quick links. What I'm actually going to do, I took that one he busted the rope on, the cable on, and just cut this off. This is going to work fine for me. So I'm going to slide that through here in a second. Open up my clip here, put that through. How you doing, Blizzard? I'm working on this for you, buddy. Yeah, man. So, put that through. Probably about there. If I get this tight enough, you shouldn't be able to break it. So we'll just test that out in a minute. And this should be pretty good. So now, I'm just going to loop that one through here too. And I'm hoping, since my dog is less than 2,420 pounds, that this will work. Blizzard, come here. Come here. Come here. You're just sitting, huh? Hey, buddy. Now you're clipped up, in case we need to secure you here by your house. What do you think, buddy? Is it gonna work? Why don't you come here with me? Come here, Blizzard. Come here. Come here. Come this way. It's just a camera, buddy. You don't need to be afraid. Come here. How far can you come? Come here. He's got a little more to go. We'll have to see how he does when he wants to jump on his chain and bark at somebody. Good boy. Oh yeah, buddy. Good boy. I think that'll work. You want to pick up those pieces there? And hopefully, son, this will be better than what he had before. Guys, if this doesn't work, I may just get a smaller chain. But like I said, I do like to have this guy running around. I do like to have him be able to do perimeter checks. I do like to be able to have him check out the animals and make sure they're doing well. But there are just times where he needs to be here. And when he needs to be here, he needs to actually be here. So we'll see if this doesn't work. Right, Blizzard? You say bye-bye? Blizzard out.